What about security? Because you talked about security in those areas as well.
Yes, yes.
People are very concerned.
Yes.
Are you going to do something about that as well?
We are already doing that, and I don't know, maybe you should be helping us to say this. I am not giving to probably talking. In fact, probably this will be my first time since I've been governor. I want to do my job. My job will speak for me. But I now know that maybe you need to say one or two things. Of course, in security, we have been adjudged to be the most secure state for the 3rd year running. That means a lot of hard work have gone into it. In that place, I like believe that we are talking about now, we have 2 armored personnel carrier with about 18 Hilux vehicle fitted with communication gadgets. And of course, if you have presence even is a huge deterrent against security challenges. So what do we need? We need a lot of money. When I came in, we met about probably that is working, maybe about 17 of those Hiluxes. We have more than 300 now. We have armored personnel carrier that is, I think, the 15th one has just arrived. So with that, we are combating these security challenges. And one thing that I think will curb all the security challenges is when you look at the soft side of fighting security, not just the hardware alone. Hardware will mean all of these gadgets that we said we are preparing, equipping the police, equipping the army, because the army will get involved now with our internal security. Unfortunately, they do. We have Operation Mesa. Everybody is getting involved. But I believe that one good way of fighting security challenges is to now create wealth for our people. In those areas, nobody can move. Now we are struggling, they can move. Once we open up the road, flooding will cease. Security challenges because people can move. What those days when they go to Europe, nobody can track them down. But because they now realize that the ease of having a successful operation is not there anymore, they are running away from Ogun State.
And, are you doing anything about that Kara market?
Oh, Kara market got really. Oh, wait a minute. We are launching it today. Okay. We are going to have and I'm not just saying this for the camera. Indeed, let me say, I don't know of any city that will match what we are doing there. Really? And I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility. We have been planning for this for 2.5 years.
Tell us more about it. What's the plan like?
We are having a totally new city there. But we encompass all strata of people. Whether you are low income, well planned, it will be mix, if you like. In that place, we have all, whether it's theme park, for the rich, we have our own for them. For those that are the middle, we want to create even middle class in that place. So today we'll be launching it. It's called the Metro City. What is Metro's mission to rebuild Ogun State? So we are saying it's a catchphrase, Metro City. It's a new city where those car sellers are. We are relocating them where we are relocating them is ready. And that's what I'm saying again. They've come into what we are doing. So we are relocating them. You see those streets there that you see. Of course, we are redirecting it and we are creating what I call a masterpiece there. We've gone around to about 5 major cities in the world. And we call the best brain to sit down, look at what we have, come and do this work. As we speak now, we have some this specialized plane flying over the place now. We have been there for 18 months before we were even given the license. They are doing it, the topo, everything that is in there, the depth that we need to go in terms of piling, we are doing what we call decompile there because of the low plane that we have there. Indeed, by the time we finish, I know, even we have a place for people like you, channels, we are going to create all sorts there. So we are ready, we are launching it today, people will see, people can buy into it, and we will be advertising too,
because
people to know that
it looks so very attractive, and I'm sure good a thing that you say you have gotten a place to relocate the market.
Oh yes, we are relocating them.
That means that no one will be disengaged.
No, we are relocating them. But they show the place, we give them 3 different places.
From your speech yesterday, it shows that, well, you want to also create employment for a lot of people. And one thing that comes to mind is the Adodo farm settlement, which so many viewers have actually sent in messages wanting to know from you what you're doing about that particular Adodo farm settlement.
It is not just one in Adodo. Before we came in now, I think in the 60s, we had about 14 of those that Chief Obafemi and his lieutenant did.
Spread across Ogun State?
Yes, spread across Ogun State. And somehow, all of them, they are moribund. So as we speak today, I think we have about 5 or so now that is very active. What did we do? Of course, we went around to see those that have done it well. We are in Malaysia, we are in Indonesia, we are in Israel, we are in Kenya. Even in the state, we are in California. So they came. Some is handling the one in Odeba. The one we are calling in Ado Delta, it wasn't even in Ado Delta per se. Now we are moving it. One is in Okokia, one is in Ado Town, one is, it's spread like that. So it is not about one, but the beauty of even what they did then was this. They specialized in what they were doing. The one in Ijebu North was purely for palm oil plantation. One is purely for cashew, one will be purely for cocoa. It was like that, well thought out. So what are we doing now? We are reviving all. We are getting investors to come and buy into it, to key into it, and we are even getting and have good news for you. Our local experts, they are even buying into it. They are reviving it. Some guy farm that came yesterday, we are talking with them. They are helping us to develop 2 of those farm settlements. The idea is this: if we do not get our young ones to know that there is what I call, there is a profession in, maybe they can say farming, then we are in trouble. And that's what we are having today. And, because our young graduates, what we are doing now, we are making it very, very, we are encouraging them. They are happy to see what we are doing. We are making it so good for them to know that, oh, we can stay here and still watch our DSTV, we can stay there and farm and go and relax in the evening. Even those places we are having crutches, we are even having schools very close into those areas. They are not just small places, big.
What about technology?
So, let me chip this in before you go on, because this is why you should speak a lot more, because Adela says he thought nothing was being done in the Ijebu Northeast local government, and he says nothing, but now you've spoken about it, he didn't know.
Well, I think it's good to just be talking so that people will know that the one in Akweje, indeed the one in Odeda, the one in Shawojo, the one in Ikeme, the one in Ogun Waterside, Ibiade, indeed we have the biggest rubber plantation here. We have, even for one in the oil palm, it was this in Ogun State. So what he doesn't know is, as we speak, when we came in, they said they've sold the place, the concession for 45 years. No problems in doing that. For me, yes, you can concession. Yes, you can invite the private. Indeed, it must be private sector driven for it to work. Government must just create the enabling environment. But we realize that if you said you have concession something for some people, 4 years, 5 years down the line, they didn't do anything other than to just, what I said, to just begin to, even the one that is left there, they harvested everything. They're not replanting. So how can you do that? So we now have, fortunately for us, the Minister for Agriculture. That is where he's from. So we went there, we challenged him, and he said they don't have any issues with us. Once we have people that can do it, they will support us.
I like that cooperation. Sorry, Mark, because it's very important that we have such cooperation among the governments, irrespective of what party is in charge. And I wanted us to also look at technology, which I like to call him your friend, former Mexican president. He says that technology drives modern agriculture. What are you doing in that regard? Because now we're moving from subsistence farming to
mechanized farming.
To mechanize or
Let me just say that you will agree with me. It's not just only in agriculture that technology has changed the entire landscape of the way we do things. Even in the media, even in television that we are now, is different. In those days, there was no all this Twitter, YouTube. There wasn't nothing like that. There wasn't even color television. So it shows to say that in all facets, not just only agriculture, but it's more pronounced. Because those days, look at what the statistics that were being read out yesterday, that even our cows here, because they are tired, they get only 1 liter, whereas in Israel, maybe 40 liters. In other African nations, probably in Kwara, because of the Zimbabwe farmers, maybe 8 liters. What is that? It's technology again. Now, if you go organic, maybe if you plant, let's even use 3 examples now. Look at our cocoa. Before, when you plant cocoa, you wait 8 years, 9 years, 7 years, 2 years now, you can begin to harvest because of technology.